Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. Jack, it's been far too long. I'm delighted to welcome you back. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't know, mate. But yeah, it's been too long, and yeah, glad to be back.
Yeah, delighted. I suppose just quickly, before we get on to what we're really going to talk about, just give us your take on things. What is going on?
Oh, mate, I don't know. I think Aston Villa must be the worst team in Premier League history. If, you know, I thought after the 4-0 win last week, things were going to improve. Like, we were looking at Europa, you know, Europa League qualification, and then, you know, yesterday's
back to earth with a bump, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this weekend's performance against Swansea was just, just flat, miserable. You know, no drive, enthusiasm, nothing really to report.
Yeah.
Flat as a pancake, really.
Yeah, I agree. And do you know what? It's with that in mind, with that flat, dire, heartless performance against Swansea, I think that brings us on to what we're going to do now, because we have a direct message to Guus Hiddink. I'm here that he's a subscriber and watches these videos avidly.
Yep.
Gus, you've got to play the kids. You've got to play the kids from now on. This season is over.
Yeah.
There's no, you know, I often get grief from people, as I'm sure as you know in the comments, for being far too optimistic. People say that I don't see the reality and all that. But even now, me, as arguably the optimistic one on this channel,
the penny is dropped.
The penny is dropped. It's over. The dream of the Europa League is definitely over. Our season now revolves around 2 games, if you ask me. It revolves around beating Tottenham and losing to Leicester to make sure that Tottenham don't win the league.
Yeah.
And I think that the only silver lining that we can take from this season, the only thing that we can do to make these games, you know, it's a load of dead rubber games. What we need to do is play the youth. Gus, if you're watching, please focus and please play the kids, because there is no point in you know, giving certain players a run out. They don't deserve it.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get anything from it. This is an opportunity, isn't it?
Oh, completely. I mean, we want to be in a position that when Conte comes and takes over next season, he's actually got, you know, as well as like the core first team that we all know, you know, there are this bunch of emerging youngsters that do have Premier League minutes under their belt. I think that's the most important thing. They could have all the potential in the world, but until they get given an opportunity to actually play and get minutes under their belt, you know, they're never going to break through. Because
this is a weird opportunity. Generally, games like, you know, the fact that the season's over is very peculiar, but finding a silver lining, we are going to have an opportunity to go to Anfield to play a Premier League game that is going to mean something for them and doesn't mean anything for us. So, let's get Charlie Colkett playing in that game.
And what an opportunity to fire the kids up and say, look, guys, you know, because of the way the circumstances are, you are actually getting your chance now. Don't blow it. You know, this is your time to write your name in history, sort of thing. Grab the ball with both horns.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't agree more. What?
that is an expression.
I like that one.
Grab the ball with both horns.
Yeah, why not?
What should it be?
Grab the ball by the horns.
Is it? Well, let's know in the comments below.
But I think we've compiled a list that we think should be getting some minutes now.
Yeah.
And we think Bertrand Traore has to play.
Yeah.
We think Kennedy has to play. He's such a good football player. I really love the way he's so direct. Really seems to have all of the attributes. Very aggressive, very good in the tackle, fast, eye for a goal. Yeah. Let's get him playing.
A confident player on the ball as well.
Really
Doesn't look shaky. You know, I really like that about him. He's got a sort of positive mental attitude when he gets on the ball.
Couldn't agree more. Ola Reina needs to play. Casey Palmer's looked fantastic, you know, lately for the youth. So let's get him playing. You know, he's been in and around the first team, as have all of these. Yeah. Now they need some minutes. Charlie Colkett,
your twin brother?
My twin brother, Charlie Colkett.
Anyone seen him? If not, Google image and ask where Rory was this time, you know, 19 years ago.
Obviously, Ruben Loftus-Cheek needs to maintain his place in the team. Yeah. And also, Bubba Rahman, he's very young. There's no point in playing people out of position across the back line and getting Ivanovic in the side.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Let's just give it to Bubba Rahman. Let him get some consistency and some games under his belt, getting used to playing with his team, getting used to playing for the first team.
Yeah.
And then going forward into next season, it could be great, because I think the one thing that you would say that Chelsea have lacked this season, yeah, there's hundreds of things, but one of the crucial things is it's the heart and the desire, and understanding what Chelsea Football Club means to us. These kids know. Yeah. These kids get it.
Well, they've been at the club, you know, since they were, you know, some of them since they were, you know, little schoolboys.
Oh, yeah. So let's get them playing.
And you do need that, like you've said before in the past. You know, some of these kids, especially like Loftus-Cheek, they've got Chelsea DNA, you know, embedded into them. It's all very well signing, you know, a multi-million-pound player from the continent or from South America or something. They come in and they don't understand what the fibre of Chelsea Football Club is about. They don't understand what the fans, you know, what you and I, you know, in the stands or at home watching them every week, are going through and what it means to us.
Yeah, I couldn't
Whereas the youngsters do.
I couldn't agree more. So, Gus, over to you. Bertrand Traore, Kennedy, Ola Reina, Casey Palmer, Charlie Colkett, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Bubba Rahman to play every game, every minute from now to the end of the season. The Magnificent Seven. Let's do it. On your Blues.
Blues colour.
Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. I think you are going to find this very interesting. I've had a chat with our friends over at Squawka.